guys, what's up? LDShadowLady here, and welcome back to my forever world on board the mothership, which is currently weighed down by the weight of lots of excess copper, because these sails did not require anywhere near as much copper as I thought they would. Somewhere in here we have a whole spare block of copper, and I have the perfect idea for how to put this to good use, and all we need is one of those. Because according to my research, if I put a carved pumpkin on top of a block of copper, I can craft myself a new shipmate. So, let's try it right here on the deck. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, Herobrine. Whoa, what's he doing? Ah, his head span around. What have I done? Ah, what's he doing out there? Oh my gosh, I've created a monster. Where's he gone? Is he... Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh, look at him. He's actually kind of cute. I don't know what he's doing, but he seems obsessed with this chest. Oh, wait, I have an idea. If I move this... Sorry, bud. If I move this up here, I think there's a way we can make it look like he's steering the ship. Can you still get to this? Or do you need a little step up? There we go. Oh my gosh, he looks like he's steering the ship. Okay, now that we have this little guy in charge of the ship, I can get on with some important work in the forever world. And one of the most important things in Minecraft is iron, of which I only have 5 pieces. Now, there are lots of ways to get more iron, the main one being to go into a cave. But as we all know, I cannot be trusted in the caves. So, I'm gonna need a better solution that does not require me to risk my life every time I need to make a bucket. So, I'm gonna build an iron farm. It needs to be at least 100 blocks away from any village. So that rules out that area and the village over there. So I think, what if we put it up there on the Cherry Mountain? And yes, I will have to make a pilgrimage over there every time I want some iron, but I do love to add a little whimsy to my day. So before I can build an iron farm, I'm actually gonna need more iron. So before I can build my amazing iron farm, I do need to get back down there into the caves once more. So I'm once again returning to this dangerous spot, but this time, instead of copper, I'm looking for iron. According to my calculations, I only need 14 pieces of iron. However, I do not trust my calculations, so I'm gonna get a few more. And another reason that I want to make an iron farm instead of just mining for all of my iron, especially around here close to spawn, is because if my daughter ever does play in this world, I don't want her to find all the caves empty, except for this cave. I'm going to empty this cave. All right, that is plenty, so let's get out of here. Uh-oh, it's a bit dark up here. Ah! Oh my gosh, it's cute! Twins! Ah! Triplets! Sorry? What's happening? This is not safe. Blooming heck. I need help. I need protection from the village. I seek sanctuary in the village. Please let me in. Get out of that bed. It's mine. Hold me now. No, don't go out there. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? No! Okay, I tried so hard to keep this village alive, and now I've brought the zombies to their doorstep. But I am going to have to rescue a few of them to make my iron farm work anyway. So I need to build that pronto before I run out of villagers. I just need to get all my bits and bobs together. So first, I'm going to need a couple of buckets of water. We also need a lava bucket, and I'm not really sure where to get that. Oh wait, that village had a giant pool of lava. And this is a real health and safety hazard anyway, so it's probably a good thing that I'm removing it. Next, we need a hopper. Ta-da! And then some various wood goodies, like signs, trapdoors, some slabs. Oh, and some beds. And now all we have to do is build it. I think we should just build it right here in the middle of the cherry grove. Maybe like right here. And of course, I'm going to be following a tutorial by Real Jaden. So thank you for working all this out so I don't have to. Where do we start, Real Jaden?
Start off by digging a hole that is 3 blocks wide and only 1 block deep like I have here.
Okay.
Then inside this hole, you want to dig another 7 blocks.
Oh gosh.
For a
Somehow, miraculously, I was able to follow the tutorial correctly, and after just a few Minecraft days, I had the basis of an iron golem farm. It's done. Now all I need is the villagers, And I'm starting to realize that it was a really bad idea building this thing on top of a mountain, because I don't know how I'm going to get 3 villagers up here. What am I to do? How am I going to get the villagers all the way from there up to here? This might take several days. Right, there's only one thing for it. Release the villagers! We're going on a lovely trip to a faraway land where you're going to have a glorious life being zombie bait. Now, I wish I could tell you I had a really super efficient way of getting these villagers up the hill, but in reality, I just took them as far as I could by boat, and then, using a series of composters and barrels, I lured them up the hill, one at a time in a painfully slow process, until all 3 of them were safely in their beds in my iron farm contraption. And the hard part was over. Or so I thought. Where have you gone? Could you come down, please, sir? Yeah, just get in there. Yes! Get in there. Sir! Get in there! Wow, I just noticed how green your eyes are. Now get in the freaking hole, please. Right, could you just scooch that way just a little? There we go. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? And now the final piece of the puzzle is a zombie. So we have to wait for nighttime and try and get a zombie down this hole. So it will end up in this boat and it will torment these villagers forever and ever. So they will spawn endless amounts of iron golems and I can enjoy unlimited iron. And it's almost time. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh! Skeleton jockey. It's such a shame to kill such a rare creature. But I just really need a zombie right now. Where are you? Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I don't have any food. You don't have no food or nothing. Shoot. Oh dear. Frick. Help! Oh jeez. Okay. There's only one thing for it. I'm going down the hole myself. I'm here. Zombies! Zombie! Come get me. I'm down here. Ah! 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 Oh no! Help! 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 Oh no! That was silly. That was foolish! Well, there's all my stuff. And I think my zombie's gone. Dang. We lost the zombie. Let's try that again, but this time with 100% less death. How about that? Hi. Hello? Please cooperate. Nope, nope, that's 2 of you now. That's too many. Only need 1, actually. Oh, get in there. Yes, yes, there's 1 in there. Yes. Okay, right. I actually don't need you, so you can do that. Okay, why don't you just go down, huh? Get in the boat. Aha! He's in! And wait! Ah! Oh my gosh! Oh no, you weren't supposed to spawn there. You're supposed to be up there with the lava killing you, not this. Goodness gracious. No more of that, please. Wait, there's 1 there. Yes! Okay, this is how it's supposed to work. Yes. This chest here is supposed to fill up with iron, and I never have to go in a cave ever again. In search of iron, at least. Okay, now I think I can actually cover this up as long as I put these pink petals on top as well. That means that the iron golems won't spawn where I don't want them to. Nature is healing. You would never know that I'm hiding some kind of horrific golem farming machine just under this beautiful cherry grove. And now I can just come over to this hole and reach into my chest and collect all my hard-earned iron. But that's not very whimsical, is it? Why would I build my iron farm all the way up here in the beautiful cherry grove just to come up here and open a chest? So I have a plan to build a cool structure right here, so when I come all the way up here to retrieve my iron, I can marvel at the sight of a giant, ancient iron golem made of stone and cobblestone because my iron farm might be successful, but it's not that successful. It's just about successful enough to give me enough iron to make a bunch of pickaxes so that I can mine all the stone I'm gonna need. And where do I mine that stone? That is a good question. I don't want to ruin the beautiful landscape around here. Wait, I know. I have the perfect idea. You see that mountain over there that's really annoying to climb up and down? What if I just started building a tunnel through it so I can get plenty of stone and build a nice easy way through to the other side? And I think this could be a good place to start. So I'm just gonna see how far it is to the other side, I guess. Wish me luck. Oh my gosh. Goodness. Whoa. Hang on. There's already a giant hole here. How convenient. If it weren't for the fact I wanted all of this stone for myself. But actually, this ravine thing is kind of whimsical. What a cool way to get to the other side. If I follow this along, and we can start mining again on this end. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is it. Whoa, we made it already. I actually wasn't expecting it to be this easy. I barely got any stone. I guess the only thing to do now is make it wider. Oh, and put some torches in there, probably. Whoops. Okay, let's start smelting it now, because this is going to take a while.
One eternity later.
Well, would you look at this? An inventory full of stone and a nice big tunnel, as well as all of this stone I've been smelting. So now it is time to pack up this operation and take this up the mountain to the cherry grove. And here I'm going to put the furnaces back down so I can keep smelting this cobble into stone, because I need to turn it into stone bricks. So while these are all busy, I'm gonna get busy building. Something's not quite right. I think he's actually looking a little bit too fresh right now. And maybe he needs to look a bit more mossy. So I'm going to take a slight detour and go and look for some moss. So I can turn some of these stone bricks into mossy stone bricks. All I have to do is find an azalea tree here on the surface, and that should point me to an underground lush cave. And look, I've got my handy dandy spyglass, so I can scour the landscape. There are all kinds of things over here, but no azalea trees. Oh, wait. Is that a pale oak forest? Right here on my doorstep? Cool. Oh, and there's a lush cave right underneath. Oh my gosh, let's get some moss before it turns dark. Just need a little bit to get me started. And then I'm gonna get out of here because I do not want to meet a creaking. I am not prepared for that kind of horror today. Cute biome, just don't want to be here at nighttime. Now I just need to combine the moss and the bricks to make some mossy stone bricks. And now we can start making this look a little bit more overgrown. Just ignore that racket going on downstairs. I've learned to tune it out. I don't even notice it anymore. Okay, did not expect to die like that. That is embarrassing. Won't be doing that again. Yeah, I did it again. And voila, that should be all the stone placed now. He's looking a bit plain. So next I'm gonna add in some azalea leaves to make him look more overgrown. What the heck? What was that? Why do I hear a baby zombie? No! No, 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 no. Oh no. No, no, I don't. Okay, so that may have been a sign from a higher being that I should put a torch in there. And voila! My super safe iron golem farm is complete. Ish. Technically, I currently still have to go around the back and dig into this chest down here that is full of iron. But that is not a very whimsical experience, especially with all the murder going on right there. So, we need some kind of a solution for dispensing the iron in a very whimsical, automated way. But that sounds like a problem for another episode. So, I will see you next time for a bit of redstone magic.